Well, sometimes you don't really like to step out of conference and then play a game like this, but overall thoughts on tonight? You look awful good tonight.
I thought in the first half we were lethargic on defense. We only had 2 steals. We were up there in the conference league with almost 9 steals a game. So I was a little disappointed defensively in the first half. I thought we could have been more active. We tried to press, and our press just wasn't what it should be in our half court. I thought we just weren't active. And then we made some adjustments at halftime. I thought they were much more intense on the defense, and it got our offense going. And when you play defense with intensity and you get deflections, that leads to transition baskets, open layups, open threes, and that's what we did to open the second half.
Really shot the 3 well tonight. Did it just happen to open up that way, or?
Shot the 3 well the last couple of games, and when you share the basketball, when you take open shots, we're a very good shooting team. When we take contested shots and the ball sticks, and we don't play with our teammates and get each other open shots, that's when we shoot low percentages. So the last couple of games we've done an excellent job of that.
Any reason why you shot so well? I mean, that's back-to-back almost shooting 60%.
All net stuff, maybe?
Well, we have good shooters. We work at it, and really the key is to the Stetson game where we shot 65% from the field, and tonight we shot 59 and over 50% from the three-point line both games. It was the shot selection and high assist totals and making plays for each other. We had 24 assists tonight, and we had 18 the other night, which are high numbers, and we scored 92 and 101.
Christoph really seems to be hitting his stride. Wasn't contributing just a super lot at the very start of the season. Now he's a major figure on this team right now. What's going on with him?
Well, he's had some very good games for us throughout the season. I know he started out a little slow, and then he had a couple games where he played really well and he shot the ball well, and then he went through a little slump, and now he's really has it going. He's playing well on both ends of the court. He's playing excellent defense. He's shooting the ball well, and he's being a leader.
What's it like to have a guy with that three-point ability that he has, particularly coming off the bench for a team like this?
Well, he's one of the best shooters in the country. He's an elite shooter, a very important part of our team, whether they're playing man or zone. But it's important for our guys. I think they're understanding now when to get him the ball. As soon as you see him open, you got to give him the ball. And so he's been able to get more open shots the last few games. And when you give him open shots, he's going to make a high percentage.
I know you don't like to talk about last year, but 10-10 match last year's win total. I mean, it's the furthest in the year this team's been 500. Does that mean anything?
Well, it's an accomplishment because we've had such a tough early schedule. When you play 6 away games, especially on the BCS level, they're tough to win a high percentage of those games early on. We had such a young team doing that. So to be 10-10 at this point, it's an accomplishment. I'd like to say we could have had a few more wins, but usually you have to make plays down the stretch to win games. And the teams that we lost by one, we lost 3 games by 1 point, another 1-possession game, and another overtime game. But we've won a lot of close games too. So we're starting to make plays down the stretch. We won 4 out of 5, and our guys have learned at least how to compete and try to make plays down the stretch. You're not going to win every close game, but to be 10-10, that's a result of making plays.
Appreciate it. Thanks, Andy.
90 points off the bench in the last 2 games. How nice is it to know that, you did get off a sluggish start tonight, 4 points in the opening 4 minutes. How nice is it to know that you got guys that come off the bench and spark you like they did tonight?
Thanks, Pat.
There's not a lot of difference between our starting 5 and our second 5. We mix lineups up, we mix different rotation patterns. So we're very explosive offensively, especially when we share the basketball. And you have 24 assists, you're going to score a lot of points.